Okay, so I am going to share with you guys today the answer to a common question that I get. In fact, when we went in to have baby Noah, our number 6, in May, when I was being wheeled up to labor and delivery, that was like the first thing the nurse asked us was, what kind of car do you drive? And I guess I don't know what people expect. Like, there's all kinds of vehicles that are large vehicles and fit large families. So if anything, it could have been a church van or something similar. But no, we drive an 8-passenger minivan. So before I show you how we fit all of them in our van, I'm going to show you the side effects of having 6 kids in a minivan. Yes, folks, this is my nasty mom van. Alright guys, I've been a mom for almost 10 years now, and it never ceases to amaze me how nasty my vehicle can get from my children. And don't worry, I did elicit help from my oldest to help me with this. And here we are, all clean. The seats are still wet from cleaning them. And a finished, clean mom van. Alright, so now that my van is clean, I am going to show you guys what it's like to fit a family of 8 in a minivan. So we drive a Kia van, and it is an 8-passenger. The middle seat in the middle row actually comes out, but we used to have an Odyssey. We were in a wreck. Well, I was in a wreck. Me and the kids were, like 3 years ago, I guess. And so when the wreck happened, we had to replace the vehicle. And rather than getting a new Odyssey, we did some research because it happened in the summer. So van prices are always a lot higher. The only ones that we could find that were a good mileage and all that kind of stuff were well over $20,000, and we did not want to spend that because it was a very unexpected expense. So we decided to we were going to look at Siennas, Toyota Siennas, Kia Sedonas, or Honda Odysseys. And so actually the van that we bought was actually owned by Enterprise previously. And so the specs were like top notch. It was in really, really good condition, really good shape. And it was an awesome deal. So it used to be a rental car. So anyway, I'm going to spin this around and show you how we have everything configured in here. So I'm going to show you coming in here how this is configured. Sorry, I'm climbing in. Let's see. Okay, so this is where our 6-year-old sits. We still keep them in 5-point harnesses. Back here is where Sophia sits. She is 5, but she is the size of more like a 6-year-old, just height-wise and stuff. My almost 10-year-old sits here. This is our 2-year-old, and she is anchored and tethered. And then right here is, of course, Noah's seat, and he is anchored in. This one is anchored in also. This one back here does have a tether, so it is buckled in and then tethered in the back. And there is a tether on this seat and of course on this seat if we needed it on this one, but we don't because of the type of car seat that it is. So in this middle seat, we have it down right now because all you do is you pull this and it folds it down. So, all right, so this is my 8-year-old's booster seat. So he can just toss it easily down into the floor and put this up and then sit it back down and then buckle. So yeah, so that is how everything is configured in here, and it is doable and no one is squished. Sometimes he has just a little bit of trouble buckling because if he's not careful he can unbuckle her seat. So you just have to train them on their seat, like how to buckle it properly so that it doesn't do that. And so yeah, so that is how everything is configured in our minivan, and it works well. And there's still, you know, we've got tons of cargo space in the back. We have taken this to Disney, which is a 12-hour drive from here. Now, when we went, we did not have Noah, so it left a middle seat in the middle right here. So, but we could still do it even now. You just pack light and go about your way. So up here, of course, is just, oh, there's a baby. Hi. Up here is just normal, so I'm sitting on the middle console right now. So we really love our van and don't really feel the need to upgrade, even though we have 6 kids. So yeah. So I did want to let you all know this is the Graco Admiral car seat, and this is a Diano Radian. We did have to use some that were slimmer lined in order to fit well.